Hello, very good evening to you. It's quite nice to have some quieter weather to talk about at the moment, albeit it's not totally quiet. There has been some fairly heavy rain across parts of the southeast today, and there is another front that's coming in from the west as we go through the rest of today, overnight and into Friday. That's going to push its way east-southeastwards, but it's not a particularly active front, and so yes, it will bring more cloud and a bit of rain, but nothing especially heavy, and it is going to break up as it goes. Back to the here and now though, and as I mentioned, there's some fairly wet weather across the southeast for a little while yet, but that clears away as we go through the night. And then we start to see that front coming in, so skies are going to turn cloudy across northern and western Scotland, also across much of Northern Ireland, and there will be a bit of rain mixed in with this as well, but as I mentioned, it's not going to be particularly heavy. Elsewhere across much of the country, it's looking dry. There will be some clear skies, but temperatures not dropping a huge amount. Most places holding up in the mid-teens Celsius. Humidity's relatively high at the moment, and we could see some mist and fog patches developing, albeit these are going to be quite short-lived for most places. They should burn back quite quickly once the sun comes up. As we go through the day then, that front does continue its way southeastwards, but as I mentioned, it's not particularly strong. It's quite weak. It's just going to bring a bit more cloud across parts of northern England, into parts of northern western Wales, and perhaps into Cornwall as well. And there will be some outbreaks of rain, but it's not looking especially heavy. Towards the northwest of the front, behind it, we will get some bright sunny spells developing across parts of Northern Ireland, western Scotland, and a few showers here. The best of the sunshine tomorrow will be across central, southern, southeastern parts of the UK. Across the southeast, it's going to be quite a bit brighter than it was today and much drier as well. And with that, it's going to feel markedly warmer as well. Temperatures for many will be up a degree or so compared to Thursday. But in central southern areas here, we're looking at highs around 26, 27, possibly 28 Celsius. So in the sunshine, it could feel quite hot for most places, and even further north, if you get any brightness, it's going to feel relatively warm. Worth bearing in mind, UV levels are quite high, particularly across England and Wales, could be very high across parts of the southwest. Then as we go through Friday evening, that front continues its progress southeastwards, but it's hard to identify it really because it will have broken up so much. So a bit of cloud at times, a few outbreaks of rain perhaps, but still nothing heavy. And towards the northwest, a few more showers feeding their way in, but they are going to be quite scattered, so most places will actually avoid them. There will be some clear skies as we go through Friday night into Saturday, eastern parts of Scotland, maybe northeast England, perhaps even towards the southeast. And where you get the clear skies, it may be a little bit fresher than this coming night, but most places having again another pretty warm, quite humid night, particularly if you're under that cloud. Some places only dropping to lows of around 17, 18, possibly 19 Celsius. And then on Saturday, there will be a fair few showers around. Some uncertainty as to exactly how many and how widespread they're going to be, but showers look quite likely towards the northwest of the UK, quite breezy here as well. Elsewhere, some showers pushing their way through, developing a bit more as we go into the afternoon. And there is the potential that we could see some heavier showery rain across parts of the southeast, but we may not see all that much here. And otherwise, there should actually be some dry, bright weather for most of us, even if you do get the showers. For most places, they're going to be quite short-lived, and they are going to be hit and miss by their very nature. Temperatures are going to be a little bit lower on Saturday compared to Friday. Still mid-20s towards the south, mid to high teens, possibly low 20s further north, so away from any showers, in any bright or sunny spells, feeling pretty warm as you would expect at this time of year. As we look towards the latter part of the weekend, there's still a frontal system towards the northwest trying to push its way in, bringing some showery rain as we go through Sunday and into Monday, but that's not bringing a huge amount of wet weather. Most places having an often dry day on Sunday, and then higher pressure is trying to build its way in as we go into next week. So we could see something a bit more dry weather-wise for a more prolonged period than we've had perhaps over the last week or so, but that's definitely something to keep an eye out for next week. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.